My name is Ethan Ellis, and this is my funny persuasive speech. Do you like eating steak, or do you like eating boots? Well, depending on how you cook your steak is going to be what you get at the end result. Too much time on the grill will result in a really tough steak. Medium rare steaks, those are the best ones you can get. There's moisture in them, they taste good, they have flavor, and you haven't cooked all the good out of them. Now, what makes a steak tender? Well, first off, cooking it does make it tender. The longer you cook it, the harder and tougher it's going to get. You don't want to be chewing on your steak forever and your jaws are hurting and it feels like your teeth are about to fall out. Secondly is the marbling. Marbling. Countertops? No, not marble. Marbling. Fat. That's what's inside the steaks. Now, not necessarily what's on the edge of the steak, and some people eat that. You don't have to eat that, but what's on the inside, the marbling, that's what flavors the meat and makes it tender and makes it more enjoyable to eat. Steaks such as sirloin don't have the marbling like a ribeye does. And a sirloin, if you definitely overcook that, you're going to be sitting there chewing a piece of bubble gum forever and swallow it. Then you got to start all over again, and the process goes on and on. On a ribeye, you could eat 5 ribeyes in the time you ate a tough sirloin. Flavor is also another thing, and I'm not talking about flavoring from the marbling. I'm talking about how you prepared the steak. The amount of seasoning you put on it can change it a lot of times as well. You don't want to put too much salt on your steak, and you also don't want to pour all the seasoning out on it, because once you overcook it and put all that seasoning on it, then the end result, all you have is a piece of beef jerky. And at that point, what was the point of even buying steak when you could have just went down to the store and bought a bag of Jack Link's beef jerky and been perfectly fine and saved 20 bucks? So to make sure that your steak is right, pay attention to how long you're cooking it. Make sure you buy the right cut of meat that has a little bit of fat in it, just a little bit, and pay attention to how hot your fire is, and you shouldn't end up with a piece of rubber, leather, or a boot on your plate.